Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. සදහවත් පින්වත්නි, මේ ධර්ම දේශනාව, the topic of this sermon is the lesser discourse of the simile of the elephant's footprint. Chulla Hati Padopama Sutta. The lesser discourse of the simile of the elephant footprint. You understand why I have chosen this topic today. This is the first discourse that was given by the Arahant Mahinda Thera to the king of Devanam Piyatissa. Devanam Piyatissa. Hey. මෙච්චර හයියෙන් කතා කරලා තැහෙන්නේ unbelievable. දැන් එහෙනවද මේ Devanam Piyatissa, King Devanam Piyatissa, when he met great Arahant Mahinda, he asked few questions at the beginning of this program. In the morning, I explained the questions that were asked by Mahinda Thera to inquire about his mind, whether it is confused or not, or get suitable to understand the Dhamma. After that, Mahinda Thera has given this sermon. Not at the same time, maybe a bit later, Mahinda Thera gave this sermon, as the mentioned, lesser discourse of the simile of the elephant's footprint, Chulahati Padopama Sutta. Buddha himself gave this sermon for the first time to Brahmin called Janusoni. Janusoni was leaving from the city of Savatthi on a white chariot driven by four white horses. Then he had seen a wanderer. Wanderer here means paribhajaka. Paribhajaka is a kind of ascetics, kind of religious-minded person, seek about, listen to the many teachers, not only a particular teacher, not only a follower of a particular teacher, but he was listening to all the other teachers, whatever they given. Then he argued with them. And from place to place he was going. Like that, people were called paribhajakas. So the paribhajaka, Pilotika, he asked, Janusoni asked from Pilotika, where are you coming from? Well, I'm coming from the recluse Gautama. I am coming from the Buddha Gautama. He is living nearby in the monastery. I listen to him and I'm on my way going back. So Janusoni asked, Pilosika, could you say me about how is Vaisaradi means his wisdom? Can you explain a little bit about how is about his wisdom, his cleverness and wisdom? Pilosika answered, look, who am I to say about the Buddha's wisdom? Someone can explain profoundly about the wisdom of the Buddha, not others, only the Buddha. Another Buddha can explain the wisdom of the Buddha. I am not capable person to explain the wisdom of the Buddha. Only the Buddha can explain. Another Buddha will explain. Why you have such a high degree confidence of the Buddha? And then the dialogue between Janusoni and Pilosika going on. Pilosika said, look, like the elephant footprint, elephant tracker, Ali Allan Minya, elephant tracker sees the footprint long and broad. He recognized this is a footprint of a great elephant. Naga, word is elephant, the Naga, Pali word is Naga, Mahanaga, means great elephant's footprint. He recognized, identified the footprint, it is long and broad. Then he recognized the great elephant, great Naga. Likewise, I see the footprints of the Buddha. I recognize the Buddha's footprint. What are the footprints, Vilotaka, that you have recognized of the Buddha? Pilotaka said the footprints of the Buddha, four groups of people. Four groups of means nobles. One means Shastriya. The translation has given noble. One means Shastriya. And Brahmanas. And a householder, Gahapati. And recluse, samanas. These are the four types of groups. They discuss how can we ask the questions from the Buddha. If the Buddha answers this way, we will argue with him the other way. And four type of people, they make the questions to ask from the Buddha. We ask this question. If the Buddha answers this way, we argue that way. This is the way they have discussed each other. But what happened when these four groups of people, nobles one, Brahmins, householders, and recluses, samanas, when they visited the Buddha and wanted to ask the questions, they forget their questions. Buddha started to give a sermon. Listening to the Buddha's sermon, what happened? They become followers, savakas of the Buddha. They forget to ask the question, even argue with the question was not happen. They became followers of the Buddha. These are the footprints that I have noticed. Four footprints means four groups of people, they become followers of the Buddha. But they were anticipated to ask questions on whether they wanted that when they listen to the Buddha, they forget, they become followers of the Buddha. That is the reason I praise the Buddha. Janusoni wanted to see the Buddha, having discussed with Pilotika and dialogue within them, and Janusoni himself wanted to see the Buddha, and Janusoni went to see the Buddha. Janusoni pay his respect to the Buddha, and he explained, Lord Buddha, I had the dialogue with Pilotika. Pilotika had listened to you on his way back to his lodging. I met him and I had a discussion with him. This is the way he said about you. That is why I want to see. Well, Janusoni, this is not the complete of the four footprints. The footprint of elephant is not completed. The complete simile of the footprints is different. So Buddha gave the footprints of the elephant in different way. Not as Pilotika said, but Buddha, to the Buddha's point of view, Buddha explained the footprints of the elephant. When elephant tracker might enter the elephant forest, might seen this footprint of elephant, and he doesn't come to a conclusion. This is the way he doesn't come to a conclusion, because he knows there are different types of elephants in the forest. He doesn't come to a conclusion, this is the great bull elephant's footprint. It doesn't come. He knows there are elephants called Vamanika. Maybe this footprint might belongs to Vamanika, not the big elephant. Then he proceed in the forest, and he see some marks of the elephants in a higher place of the trees, because elephants rub their body over the trees. And elephant tracker sees these marks of the trees where the elephants rub their body over the tree. They are high in high places. But still he has not come to a conclusion, this is bull elephant, great bull elephant's mark. He doesn't come to the. Then he proceed into the forest. Then he see the branches in higher places, means in the trees, the elephants have broken the branches, very high places. Then he's noticed this. This is the way the elephant trackers, when they want to get an elephant, they see the branches were broken. Still he has not come to the conclusion, because there are other elephants, Ucha Kalarika, and another elephant, it says in the discourse, Ucha Kaneruka. Kaneruka is a word of, Pali word of the elephant. Hati, Naga, and Kaneruka, these are words for elephants in Pali language. Ucha Kaneruka, maybe Ucha Kaneruka's mark. The branches of the tree were broken in higher than other places. Then still he has not come to a conclusion. These are the marks of the big elephant. Then he go further into the middle of the forest. Then he see the elephant, big elephant, standing under a tree in the shadow. Telephone tracker is skilled telephone tracker. It's very clever, it's skilled. Telephone tracker recognize this is the real great elephant. When he see himself, the elephant, come to a conclusion. This is the big elephant. This is the story goes behind this. So this you can understand this inquiring, one can come to a conclusion, just not mere seeing the marks and hearing the of what people say, hearsay or something like that. Or he doesn't come to a conclusion. He come to the conclusion exactly when one sees the big elephant. By oneself, when one sees, then come to a conclusion, this is the big elephant. Likewise, Buddha said, you can recognize the Buddha, you can recognize the Sangha, you can realize the Dhamma as well. So Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha can be recognized, can be realized, can be understood. This is the way, like the elephant tracker has come to a conclusion when he sees really through his own eyes. Likewise, so this is the way Dhamma. This is the way Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha can be realized. According to this discourse, when one sees the Buddha, when one comes to listen to the Dhamma, gradually one's confidence, saddha, can develop within himself. Saddha means confidence. Confidence means understanding the Dhamma. One can develop pasada, confidence, develop understanding, then develop saddha. Not mere blind faith. It is a faith based on knowledge. This is the way the saddha is explained. So amulaka saddha means without confidence, without knowledge, mere blind faith. But akaravati saddha is understanding the Dhamma, then one can develop saddha. Akaravati saddha. When a disciple listen to the Dhamma, should develop akaravati saddha, means good understanding, then develop saddha. Then when saddha is developed, then the religious or spiritual path, one embark upon the spiritual practice, the path of the spiritual practice. Then according to the discourse explained, develop saddha, and he want to become a monk. Then receive the ordination because of his saddha. Then become a ordained monk. Then ordained monk has four type of mainly Sila, Arya Savaka, the Patimokkha Sila, 2,227 minor and main sikhas are there. Then Indriya Samvara Sila, controlling the sensory senses, and Ajiva Parisuddha Sila, the purity of the livelihood, and Pratya Sannisrita Sila, regarding the four pratyas, means Shivara Pindapada Senasana Gilampasa. There is some kind of attitude, samana kalpa, and also the way receive the way sila. This way monks follow these principles and proceeding. Then the second stage come to the idea of footprints. Then the monk start practicing mindfulness. The monk start the practicing of mindfulness. He developed jhanas. The four jhanas are explained, but in Abhidhamma there are 5 jhanas, but in sutras only 4 jhanas are there. So the 4 jhanas are, jhanas means, the meaning jhana means the burning of defilements. In the mind, there are some defilements like greediness, and anger, and jealousy, etc. The defilements. When these defilements get burned or get disappeared, then the jhana, state of jhana arise. But mainly the concentration to be developed. There are 5 jhana factors explained in there. What are these 5 jhana factors? People think jhana is very higher, supernormal experiences. But actually when one is interested in meditation, one can recognize these are the jhanas, what we can experience. Vitaka, Vichara, Piti, Sukha, Ekagata, these are the 5 factors of jhanas. Vitaka, Vichara, Piti, Sukha, Ekagata. What are these factors? You are given a topic or object for meditation. You are giving object of breathing. Okay, it is one object of meditation. Okay, one among the objects, 40 objects is breathing, anapanasati. When one sits for meditation, one go through the experiences for jhanas, five factors. Vitaka means object. What is the object? Breathing. Breathing is the vitaka. The vitaka means the object of meditation. You are given the object of meditation is breathing. Breathing is, in this context, breathing is the vitaka. Vichara. What is the second stage of meditation? Vichara means you observe. Okay, you are given breaths. When you observe, investigate the object. Investigate the object, you understand. Breaths are rising and passing away. Breaths are short and breaths are long. Long in breath, long out breath. Fully experience the body. One take the breaths. These are the way investigate about the object. It's given an analogy like the bee want to get nectar or penny and he land on a flower. Landing on the flower is the vitaka. Vichara is the bee search where the source of the nectar. He observed. Going doing a exam like that, search and investigate. That is the vichara. Vitaka vichara. This is the jhana factors. Vitaka vichara. Then mind become connected with the breathing process. This is the way we start the real experience. Mind is connected like idikata numla time breaths is mind is connected with the breathing. Now breaths and mind are joined together. They become oneness. Then after that, what happened? Anger disappeared or negativities disappear from the mind because the object is good object, not a bad object, it's a good object. It neutralizes the mind because the object breathing doesn't create any anger or any desire. Breath is neutral object. This neutral object neutralizes the mind. That means the desire and anger, all these disappear drops from the mind. Then piti is the jhana factor. Which means peace connected with joy, not in the sense of material idea, but spiritual joy, rapture or piti. Piti arise because he enjoy the meditation, and breath calm. His mind is actually only the breath and mind. Then what happened? Piti sukha. Sukha means happiness. After peace and happiness, because mind become relaxed and body become relaxed, then kind of happiness arise in the mind because he enjoy the practice. This is the real experience. All they are not difficult. You can experience it, but you don't think, oh, John is a very high spiritual experience, so we can't do that. No, don't think you can experience jhana. Certainly you can experience jhana. The final stage of the jhana is ekaggata, means wholesome one-pointedness. That means the one-pointedness, only the breath. Only the mind and the breath are joined together and combined together. And on this occasion, what happened to the breath? Breath get very simple, means very gentle. Breath become gentle, mind become peaceful. Mind and breaths are interconnected. This is the secrets of the yogis. They enjoy their meditation. They recognize the secrets of the mind and the breaths. For instance, if you get angry, what happened to your breaths? You become very rough breaths. You take very rough breaths. Very rough breaths. Your breaths are not long enough to, you need more long breaths when you get angry. And they are rough as well. Likewise means other way, if you become peaceful, breaths become gentle. When the breath becomes gentle, mind becomes very gentle. When simultaneously work together, finally what happened? Ekaggata, when you attain ekaggata, wholesome ekaggata, you don't want to breathe in. You don't want to breathe in means you don't want to breathe out. That means breath doesn't need to the body because body doesn't function. You are sitting, no any rough or rough mind. If you have rough mind, you have to breathe in. That's the anger create breaths. When you get angry, you need breaths, a lot of breaths, because your mind consume your anger consume your oxygen of the body. Therefore, we take long breaths. When the mind peaceful, doesn't consume much oxygen. Body doesn't consume oxygen. Body is settled down on the floor, on a cushion, and mind become peaceful. You don't want very big breaths. Very subtle, very, very tiny breaths you take. This is the way jhana. You feel very relaxed and your body become very, very subtle. And you may not practically, but you feel you are like floating. You are not going levitate, but you are actually on the cushion, but the feeling arises, you are levitating. This is the people enjoy the jhanas. So these are the footprints Buddha said to Janasoni. These are the footprints of the Buddha. Not the people, not the Shastriya Brahmana Vaishya. People measure, oh, a lot of people have come. That's very good. Today is very successful. This is not according to the discourse. According to the discourse, the quality is the important, not the heads. Not head counting, but the quality. Therefore, jhana is very good experience to people, those who are stressful or those who are worried too much, who are grieving, a lot of grief and lamentation, a lot of things. They have experienced the jhana. Don't think you can't experience jhana. 100% I guarantee we all can experience jhana. When you experience jhana, you can be happy, what Buddha said, and you can see what Buddha's footprints. They say the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana. What is this? At the beginning, you have to go gradually. Vitakka, vichara, piti, sukha, ekaggata. When you attain first jhana, you don't want to go again from the beginning. You can have piti, sukha, ekaggata. Then still you are in jhanic level, you can see sukha and ekaggata. Then still you are in the jhanic state, you only experience the ekaggata. Upeka, sagata. Where mind is very balancing, very balancing. This is the Veda jhana experience. Buddha said these are the 4 footprints. First jhana is the first footprint, second jhana is the second footprint of the Buddha, third jhana is the third footprint of the Buddha, fourth jhana is the fourth. Now you can understand what are the footprints. These are metaphorically Buddha said. Okay? Now again, it goes, after this mindfulness practice, these other thing Buddha experienced when Buddha attained nirvana under the Bodhi tree, three knowledges Buddha experienced. Pubbe nimasa anusati jnana, asavakya jnana, chutupapata jnana. 3 jnanas, knowledges Buddha developed. These are the footprints of the Buddha. Okay, where Buddha has trodden in his spiritual journey. Buddha experienced the previous existence of his life, the existence of his previous lives, knowledge. Buddha had seen many hundreds of years ago, he was so and so. He was a king, he was an animal, he was this way. We realize you can see the series of beings in a queue. Buddha had seen. I was there, I was like this, I was like that, I was like this. It's a good enjoying his experience. If we can see our previous lives, it's wonderful, isn't it? We can see how we were. So recently in a discussion, in my meditation class, one asked me, Bhante, if animal can, is it possible for an animal to be a manusia? You understand? Manusia can become, or manusia can be born as an animal. I understand. Why? Can animal become or can be born as a human being? Can animal after the death can be born as a human? This is a very good question, but it is very difficult. My understanding is difficult means that is why Buddha said Dullapancha Manusattam is very rare, it's very difficult. It takes so long time develop great qualities, then possibilities there. But it is very difficult. That is why Dullapancha Manusata is very rare to be born as a human beings. We should understand how difficult achievement that we have as human beings. So, Pubbeni Masanusati and Chutupapata means the knowledge of the previous lives of other people. So when people visited the Buddha and Buddha had that knowledge through that lens, he had seen the previous lives of the person who had visited him. Chutupapata Jnana. And Asravakshekara Jnana means knowledge of the distractions of the defilements or cankers. So sometimes if we don't get angry for like other people get angry easily, but we don't get angry like that other people. We can cope that without getting angry. Other people get angry. For instance, if a boy, because I have witnessed this, a boy means a baby child was crying and shouting and crying. The other people in the audience will get, take that baby out, take this baby out. We want to listen to that. But mother was not get angry. Mother was loving the baby, don't very kindly. The mother didn't get angry, but other people got angry. You can see, mother has the quality of the mother, love, compassion. She didn't get angry like other people get angry towards the babies. Mothers have great love. Likewise, people can develop other great qualities, like mother has qualities, therefore Akko dena jine kodang asadun saduna jine kadriyan danena satchena alikavadan. This is the Buddha's teaching. Akkodena jine koda. Akkodena metta. Through metta, conquer the anger. Through metta, conquer the anger. Try to experience and try to use the Buddha's teaching in day-to-day life, how we get angry and how we conquer the anger. Akkodena jine kodang asadun saduna jine, the person who is doing so unwholesome things, so cruel things, unkind things to one, How can we want this life in such living such with such people, very cruel people? 100% we can live sadhuna by doing good. Asadhun sadhuna jine kadariyan danina mice people, machari people, mices. We can win or conquer their misery by giving presents, doing generosity. Sadhu jine khadriyan danina sachena aligavadinam, telling truth, liar can be won. Okay, this is the way the Buddha. Asravakshekara jnana. Asravakshekara jnana, knowledge of the conquering the defilements. Buddha had these three knowledges, and Buddha said these are the footprints of the Buddha. And finally, when one attained nirvana, understanding the Four Noble Truths, dukkha, samudaya, nirodha, marga, under the Bodhi tree, Buddha recognized these Four Noble Truths: suffering and cause of the suffering and cessation of the suffering and path leading to the. This is the great spiritual path. And this is this is the discovery of the Buddha. Buddhism is not revealed religion, Pinutuni. Buddhism is not revealed religion, means someone has listened to somewhere. Oh, I have heard someone saying that. Unseen person told me this one. This is the revealed religion. But Buddhism is a discovery religion. Buddhism is a discovery religion, means through his own practice. Through his own practice, Buddha realized these Four Noble Truths. What is the cause of the suffering? For liberation, we have to get cause and path leading to cessation of suffering. This is the really practical path, program to liberate our mind from suffering. Now, very recently, I also listen to Dhamma. Nowadays, I get wake up around 4:30 due to this terrible weather. Then nothing can be done and listen to the Dhamma. Look at this Dhamma. At the moment, we have 5 aggregates. But other times, we don't have 5 aggregates. This is very, very important, okay? When we sleep, there are no 5 aggregates. When we doing nothing, our mind is blank, no 5 aggregates. 5 aggregates arise when consciousness arises. Consciousness arises, okay, I can see a person. Then consciousness arises because I see a person, and then I recognize, sanya arises. Sanya arises, I recognize the person, perception. Then after I am happy because he's a friend, then my mind is subject to change. Because he's a friend, mind is not upset about that. Therefore, the body also very relaxing. When practice metta bhavana, mind become very peaceful and pleasant. When you get angry, your mind become horrible. This is the way the rupa changed by the mind. This is chittaja rupa. Chittaja rupa means mind change your body. Then look at the 5 aggregates arise. Rupa, because of the consciousness. Rupa, because of the recognition. Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankara, Vijnana. Vijnana arises first. Then after that, perception, recognize, and you have feeling. Then the body subject to change because of the recognition of the object. then Rupa Vedana Sanya Sankara. After that, you create Sankara, good action or unwholesome action. Okay, they are Sankara. So look at the other time, we don't have this process. Therefore, I also understood, look at this, is a new thing for me. Other times we don't have five aggregates. But if object enters to the mind, then consciousness arises, then recognition arises, then happiness or unhappiness feeling arises, Vedana, then body change, then accumulation, good karma or unwholesome karma. These are the way five aggregates active. Okay, but otherwise mind and body is like a mask anger. Five aggregates arise when the object enter to the mind. So look at the Four Noble Truths. Dukkha arise, cessation of dukkha arise, then disappear. Dukkha disappear. Cause of the dukkha is given. Cause of the dukkha is, immediate cause of the dukkha is desire. The desirable things doesn't remain. They are subject to change, then they are impermanent. Then dukkha arises. So therefore, desire is the immediate cause, and basic cause is ignorance, avijja. So one day I was listening to the sermon, the monk, he said that parents of the samsara is desire and ignorance. In a way it is okay. Parents of the samsara are desire and avijja. Tanna and avijja. They are the parents of samsara, because samsara is continuity, is going on due to desire, bhavatanna, based on ignorance. So the noble truths are the... I have read that this is the lesser discourse of the elephant, lesser discourse. Then I thought, what is the bigger discourse of the elephant footprint? The same discourse comes soon after the Chulahatti Padopama Sutta. We always read the Chulahatti because it is given by Mahamayinda to our king. So we all read the Chulahatti. What is the Mahati Padopama? What is the Mahati Padopama? Mahati Padopama is the Four Noble Truths, not the jhanas. Jhanas are lesser discourse. They are the lesser discourse of the simile of the elephant footprint. That is the small. Jhanas are small. But the bigger or the Mahati Padopama is the Four Noble Truths. Four Noble Truths. එහෙනම් සෑම දිනාටම තුන්වන් සරණයි ක්‍රිසිත බුදු පූජාව පවත්වමු. බුදු පූජාව උතුම් නිවන් සුව ලැබේවා කියන ප්‍රාර්ථනාව. Buddha Puja again again. Discussion.
Now we are going to offer the Buddha Puja. I would like to ask our children and parents to bring the Buddha Puja, and children can take all the offerings items, flowers and others. We are going to offer the Buddha Puja and also the Sangika in this place, so it is easy. Everyone can attend. Let us say, Iti Piso Bhagavan. We all say together. Iti Piso Bhagavan Arham Samma Sambuddho Vidyacharana Sampanno Sugato Lokavido Anuttaro Vrisadhamma Sarati Sattha Deva Manussanam Buddho Bhagavati Iti Piso Bhagava Arham Samma Sambuddho Vidyacharana Sampanno Sugato Lokavido Anuttaro Vrisadhamma Sarati Sattha Deva Manussanam Buddho Bhagavati Iti Piso Bhagavan Samma Sambuddho Vidyacharana Sampanno Sugato Lokavido Anuttaro Vrisadhamma Sarati Sattha Deva Manussanam Buddho Bhagavati Bhagavan Samma Sambuddho Vidyacharana Sampanno Sugato Lokavido Anuttaro Vrisadhamma Sarati Sattha Deva Manussanam Buddho Bhagavati Bhagavan Samma Sambuddho Vidyacharana Sampanno Sugato Lokavido Anuttaro Vrisadhamma Sarati Sattha Deva Manussanam Buddho Bhagavati Iti Piso Bhagavan Samma Sambuddho Vidyacharana Sampanno Sugato Lokavido Children can come forward and sit down, please. And also the parents, whoever a party. All the kids. Yes.
सांघिक प्लेट है क्या होता है सांघिक प्लेट सांघिक
एक मिनट के बे गुड़ी थी itu neni itu අපි දැන් බුද්ධ පූජාව පවත්වන කුසල් පුරපසළොස්වක පොහොය දවසේ නිති කරගෙන අපේ ලන්ඩන් බෞද්ධ විහාරයේ දහම් පාසලේ ආදරණීය දරුවන් ඒ වගේම දෙමව්පියන් සහ ගුරුවරුන් අපේ ගන්ධුල හිමියන්ගේ උපදේශ පරිදි සූදානම් වෙලා සංවිධානය කරගත්ත මේ පූජාව දානයක් දවසේ දරුවන්ට ආශිර්වාද පිණිසත් සියලු දෙනාට පින් රැස් කර ගැනීම පිණිසත් හොඳ අවස්ථාවක් හැටියට මේ අවස්ථාව අපේ දරුවන්ට ලබා දීලා තියෙන්නේ පුහුණු වෙනත් එක්ක ඒ නිසා සියලු දෙනාම මේ කරන මහා පූජාව ශ්‍රද්ධාවෙන් යුක්තව සිද්ධ කරනවා පින් අනුමෝදන් වේවා පින් සිද්ධ වේවා ළඟදී මිය ගිය මේ දාම් පාසලේ දරුවෙකුගේ දරුවන් දෙදෙනෙකුගේ පිය කෙනෙකුත් මේ නොබෝදා පරලෝසපත් වුණා ඒ ඉතින් ඒ පියතුමාටත් තුසිත කියලා එයාටත් මේ පින් අනුමෝදන් කරනවා සියලු ඥාතීන්ට පින් අනුමෝදන් වෙත්වා කියලා ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා එනම් නමස්කාරය කියනවා තස්
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa
සීල සමාදන් වෙච්ච අය පන්සල් ගන්න එපා. බුද්ධං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි.
Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi
ධම්මං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි.
Dhammam saranam gacchāmi
සංඝං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි.
Sangham saranam gacchāmi
තුතියම්පි බුද්ධං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි.
Yampi Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi
තුතියම්පි ධම්මං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි.
Yampi Dhammam saranam gacchāmi
තුතියම්පි සංඝං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි.
Yampi Sangham saranam gacchāmi
තතියම්පි බුද්ධං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි.
Yampi Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi
තතියම්පි ධම්මං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි.
Yampi Dhammam saranam gacchāmi
තතියම්පි සංඝං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි.
Sangham saranam gacchāmi
පාණාතිපාතා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි. අදින්නාදානා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි. කාමේසු මිච්ඡාචාරා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි. මුසාවාදා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි. සුරාමීරය මජ්ජපමා දට්ඨානා වේරමණී sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Every year, this Poson Celebration Dana is organized by our teachers, parents, and children, students of the London British Vihara Dhamma School. This year also, they have generously contributed to arrange this Dana ceremony. So now you have prepared the Dana, and you are going to offer the first half of your preparation to the Buddha, recollecting the noble qualities of the Buddha. Buddha is the worthiest one to accept offering. That is why we offer the first portion to the Buddha. He has given us teaching, he has noble qualities, so he has shown us the path. To show our respect, we offer these offerings. We all know that Buddha doesn't need anything from us, but we can create good thought within us because we can recollect the noble qualities of the Buddha. Recollecting noble qualities whenever we offer things to the Buddha, it produces some kind of positive thoughts. That's what we call the good thought, wholesome thought. Because you are practicing generosity, kindness, compassion, and respect and reverence. All the good qualities were practiced within this religious service today. Now, let us offer these offerings to the Buddha, thinking that may these offerings go to the Buddha. May the merits accrued by these offerings be with you all to have a happy, peaceful, and successful life. Especially, you can remember all the departed ones from you, and you can transfer your good thought to them. And also, we can transfer good thought to deities or divine beings who watch over the world, and we can expect their help for the everything whatever you are engaged with, and also may the merit be with you all to understand the teachings of the Buddha. May these good deeds help us to attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. With these thoughts, let us recite the stanzas to offer these offerings to the Buddha. We all say together those stanzas. Itam kusuma santatim pujayami muningasa sripada saruruve pujayami buddham kusumena nena unnena mete najahodu Pukam milaya kiyata idammi ayudataya tivinasavavam dhanasarapahitena ipena dhamadansina Tilogadivam Sambuddham Pujayami Namodam Ganda Sampharayutena Yupena Sugandhina Pujani Yantam Puja Bhajana Muktaram Sugandham Sitaram Kapam Vasanna Madhuram Subham Aniyamitam Bhagava Adhivasetunomante Bhojanam parikapitam Anukam Okay, now you have over the first portion to the Buddha, recollecting the noble qualities of the Buddha. Again, you are going to offer the rest of the preparation to the Sangha. Sangha does not mean monks who are here today. There are 5 monks attending this Dana ceremony. Sangha means the entire community of monks. At the time of the Buddha, there are a lot of saints and arahants. Until today, there are monks. And also there will be monks in the future. Recollecting the noble qualities of those Sangha, you are going to offer this Dana. You are familiar with the practice. Most of the people who are attending this religious service, very much connected with the London Buddhist Vihara. They know what they are doing and what they are performing. So they have the good understanding of these offerings. So it was Buddha's advice whenever you offer the Sangha, monks, we offer the entire community, then there is no personal connection. It is not a private giving, it has to be offered the Sangha. So whenever we offer things, you offer the Sangha. Now, when you look at this Dana ceremony, all our parents and teachers and the children, they work hard to make this event possible. And also we would like to extend our thanks to Hindu and family, because they are the one who accepted to offer this Dana for all of us. So if you want to blame them, okay? But always they help the Vihara and also all the activities. So we would like to thank them accepting that to offer this offering this nice day, because it is a hot day. So we thought of doing that way. It is convenient for all of us. So it was a good thing. And also we would like to thank all the teachers, they work hard, and also the parents and children also working hard to make this event successful. So we would like to extend blessing for them. And also all the Dayakas who are here today, because they know what they are doing, and also they do this religious service with utmost respect and reverence. So special need is whenever you do things, do with Shraddha. Shraddha is the most important part of our life. So without Shraddha, you cannot do this type of things. So you all have the Shraddha the faith and also the understanding. So that is having that understanding, you are going to offer this dana to the entire community of monks. And also to make the merits accrued by these offerings be with your departed one, as the most venerable like they explained, Mr. Tusita Sila, who was one of the friends who always helped these activities. He used to make the dal curry always for this ceremony. So today he is not around us. We would like to give him blessings to all the departed one can be remembered. You may have some kind of people who passed away, so you can remember those departed one and think about them, give your blessings for them to have a safe journey in samsara. May deities or divine beings they receive these meritorious deeds, and also may they protect you, all the children and all the family members. And also may you all share these merits who have taken part in this dance ceremony today, who contributed and also worked hard to make this event possible. May you all share these merits. May you all be well, happy and peaceful. May you have peaceful and successful life here and hereafter, including your departed ones. May we all attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. With these thoughts, please recite this stanza to offer these offerings to the Sangha. Imam Bhikkam Saparikaram Bhikkhu Sanghasya Dema. Imam Bhikkam Saparikaram Bhikkhu Sanghasya Dema. Imam Bhikkam Saparikaram Bhikkhu Sanghasya Dema. Citam Pacitam Tuyam Ipamir Samichatu Sampi Purentu Citta Sankapa Chandu Vannarasi Yatha Ayurarukya Sampati Sagga Sampati Nevaja Aso Nibbana Sampati Minati Samichyatu Svantinayaka Tilo Guru Piyan Mahansi Udisa Sudho Puya Pavatvan Turu Dani Sangi Kudu Puja Kirimin Lapanalada Kusala Dharmayani Tukotagena Metan Padan Nimandakma Jatidakwa Narakadi Sataramayu Pati Dukhe Pamina Deumini Sapakara Buddhadi Mauttamyan Nivisanasi Paminavadana Sant Sundara Nirvana Sampati Svaksat Tiragani Nami me Paralogia Adrani Jati Netrobasana Dinatana meeting to Viva Vasana Viva Pratana Ishta Viva Sita Sadar Sitin Yukta Ping Anumodam Vitu. Now we have completed offering. Now we have to share the dana. All the children can move outside, please, with the parents. And please prepare to offer dana to the monks and also for our congregation, our upasakas and upasikas who are observing 8 precepts, please. Now slowly we can move forward for the dana. Please, our Dayakas who are also in 8 precepts. Thank you.